Hey guys, Ren Rashad here. Thanks for tuning in. Um, why Donald Trump will win this election 2024. Let's keep it brief. I've been following this for a while, watching both sides, left and right, bicker back and forth. Like, probably many of you have watched some of Trump's rallies or, scrolled through it on YouTube. Same with Tim Walz and Kamala. Like, honestly, I think I've gotten like a fair, um, established point of view on all of the campaigners, and I have no skin in the game. So I guess what reason do I have to really lie? But Donald Trump is definitely going to win this election, this American election. And these pre polls don't get fooled. They can be kind of skewed. We've seen this in, the last election. That's where they called it rigged and whatnot. So we'll see what happens. But here's why I think, and if he doesn't win, I'll look really stupid for making this video, right? But this is why Donald Trump won this American election. And it might sound stupid that I'm doing this before he's actually won, but I think the game's already in the bag. Um, I think it's pretty much this feeling, this collective unconscious feeling that we as a generation want change. We need someone that feels like they can face the big guys on our behalf. Especially this disenfranchised generation, the generation that we're in, wink, wink, the ones that are working 9 to 5 dead end jobs and, no real success in sight and no real hope for the future. We're looking for some kind of change, as drastic as it may be. Maybe that'll manifest in Trump. Someone has to put hope in something. I'm not saying it's the greatest thing, but I think it's what they've got. So, why did he actually win the American election, though? Policy. Donald Trump, when you think of Donald Trump, his policy. He's going to be focused on the economy. He's going to end all wars. He's going to release the JFK files. He's going to cut taxes for the wealthy and who knows for who else. But he's made clear signpost call outs at all of his campaigns. He repeats it all of the time. That's why even I know that. If you watched a few of his rallies, you've noticed that he uses repetition a lot. And this is a psychological thing he's using. This is speech that he's using, tricks that he's using, like a Jedi would use mind tricks. Kamala just doesn't have that. We don't know what's your favorite Kamala policy. Pause the video and think about it. What's your favorite Kamala policy or position on something? What's your favorite take that she's had on something that you're like, oh wow, you know what? Like all she's really done is bash the other side. Like recently she got called out with saying that Trump didn't even build the wall and it wasn't even a good idea, but they ended up finishing that wall. So how couldn't it have been a good idea? She can't even give him that. So if someone blinds themselves from reason and from logic, they can't be reasoned with. It's that simple. So to be able to accept some of your own flaws and to be able to develop yourself still afterwards, that shows real leadership and intelligence. What you have is someone that's just nodding along because that's what the party says that she's towing the line. So she doesn't have any policy or any strong positions that people can really align to. They're just aligning themselves with the left, not really with the party leader. And I think that's kind of worrisome because that's the whole point of, leadership, a leader. So, other than that, their personalities are obviously different. But what actual effect is this going to have? Like, I'm really interested to see, if the economy is going to get better, if we can end these dumb wars. not to call them dumb, like as if they're meaningless, but wars in 2024, 2025, and onwards should be something of the past. Humans have been, warring with one another since we've started on this planet, right? But that doesn't mean that's all we have to continue to do. I'm not saying we can end the war, because maybe at one point war is almost inevitable, but it sure is right now, at least, used all the time. Like, just look at the list of presidents. Almost every single president in the past, like 4 or 5 or 6, 7 presidents, have been in one major war or another. It's just like something that we are the war machine. That is how our economy is built. It's built upon that, right? And so we need to really pivot ourselves towards different visions, like ingenuity. Take countries like Canada, where your northern neighbors. We need to learn from countries like South Korea and Germany, right, that are manufacturing high skilled level jobs and high skilled level equipment, and exporting that to other countries. That's where we're going to really get success. But I'm interested to see how it's going to change. Like where I'm living, the job that I'm doing, instrumentation and controls, it's oil and gas, related. It's going to be huge. I think the effects are going to be wild. Energy prices should go down. So it'll be interesting in that way too. So that gas prices will go down, and the trickle down effect will happen, or should happen. Right. And we need to keep him accountable. Like if he's saying he's going to do all this shit and actually doesn't do any of it, then yeah, he would be the same as every other politician out there. But they voted him in because he wasn't a politician, because he isn't a ordinary politician. He's yeah, or so that's the hope. So let me know what you guys think. I think that's what Donald Trump won this election. It's already in the bag, boys. It's already in the bag. Who's kidding themselves now?